Prince said preparations are complete. We are ready to proceed on your order.
Ha ha! Outstanding!
Ready and raring.
As you wish.
Good. Everyone, begin the operation.
Prince said, what in the world is that?
There you are, Sistina. This is an Azure Spirit, a faint remnant of the Azure Striker Septimosomes.
An Azure spirit? A remnant, you say?
Back then, right after Gunvolt flew away, this remained in his place. I picked it up, thinking it might be of some use. It truly is an interesting specimen. I sent data on it back to our research team for analysis. The results were quite a surprise. It appears that this particular specimen contains a mix of septimosomes from not only Azure Striker, but Astral Order as well.
You mean the Septimas are mixed together? Is something like that even possible?
Azure Striker's adept, Gunvolt. He resonated with Mobius even down to his physical form. We need to fully research the Azure Spirit before we can discover the root cause, but it likely happened while the two were fused and using their powers in tandem.
Prado's hot and cold can produce two different phenomena by manipulating temperature, but this is two unrelated abilities combined into one.
Indeed. And Azure Striker has combined with not merely another Septima, but something even more powerful, an Octima. By investigating this, we may be able to determine how Mobius was able to take over Gunvolt. Or more importantly, the root cause of the primal dragonization phenomenon could come to light. By analyzing this material, adepts, no, all of humanity might be saved. We must make every effort to collect more samples of this material and conduct research in our country.
But Prince said we will be forced to return home very soon. How can we do that?
Just now, I submitted a proposal to Sumeragi to share ATEMS data on our AP technology. I'm already planning to submit a similar proposal for what we know about the Jinn's ability to control primal dragons after that goes through. It should take some time for Sumeragi to process all the paperwork involved. It's only a matter of time before Sumeragi discovers this material, but its existence alone will be a sensitive topic. Their research division will likely keep it top secret. If we ask Sumeragi about it after we return home, they'll almost certainly feign ignorance. But if we look into it ourselves and then present our findings to Sumeragi, they'll be forced to discuss it out in the open.
Brilliant plan, my prince. I will relay it to the knights right away.
Thank you, Sistina. Your work is appreciated.
Should we notify the Bureau of Dragon Saviors?
We should at least wait until we have finished our preparations before contacting them. They are part of Sumeragi, after all. I'll decide what to say to them later. As for locating the material, I've already tasked Layla's Jinn with finding it for us. For the sake of humanity's future, ATEMS will offer its services to the cause! Through the Jinn's power, I once witnessed a primal dragon attack on the city.
Operating within the downtown area seems likely to attract a lot of unwanted attention. I'll have Serpentine provide support on this mission.
I've arrived near the coordinates.
Instead, you should remain hidden as much as possible. Sumeragi is guarding the area past here. It would be prudent to keep the use of powerful abilities to a minimum.
I'm well aware, Serpentine. That's why I asked you to guide me.
You heard him, Serpentine. Mind yourself.
And who asked you to butt in? This is odd.
What is it?
It's how the Azure spirits are distributed. The material we knights are in charge of retrieving is largely located near the dragon points, where the binding glands are stored. However, the material you are looking for appears to be quite scattered about.
Oh, that. It's just conjecture. But I believe the Azure spirits are drawn toward places where the Azure Striker used large amounts of his powers. Both Layla's Jinn and myself remember seeing this place.
I see. That would seem to explain it. It's snowing over there. I'm reminded of the day I failed to kill you.
Oh, was it snowing that day? I do remember it being right after some special occasion.
The chill of snow would never reach your skin after all, Princess. It's only natural you wouldn't remember the weather.
Maybe it's because I still have a strong impression of you from your days telling fortunes in the city.
What's that again?
Thinking back, my impression of you has changed a lot since our first encounter. And that said, I do still find myself quite proud of you. Your repeated attempts on my life are quite charming.
Wait a minute. What do you mean by still? Princess?
I see the defense installations are operational.
Likely due to how quickly the primal dragonization phenomenon is spreading.
It all comes back to movies. I expected things would come to this. It does make for a chaotic city. I shouldn't linger around for so long. This object shaped like a lantern. What is it exactly?
Perhaps it's a component of Sumeragi's barrier technology. Only persons with a background in spiritual magic see it. It automatically repairs itself, even when destroyed.
So that's a hexapile.
Destroying it should lead you to the next era.
It seems it would be faster to scale the building here.
You would run the risk of capture from the air, however.
Just have to throw caution to the wind.
Princess, about what you said earlier. When I was a fortune teller in the city, it was many years before I made that attempt on your life.
Yes, of course. I saw you telling fortunes at the city while there for a royal pursuit. It was then and there that I decided I would employ you the next time. It's funny, isn't it? I'd never expected the next time we met you would be trying to assassinate me.
Instead, it's just a bit cruel to reveal something like that to this.
Get it together.
No foothold should you fall from there. Take care not to descend too far too quickly.
You're someone who wants to kill me. You sure are awfully concerned for my safety.
Allowing an accident to claim your life would rob me the honor of doing so myself. Whether or not that means much to me now is a different matter altogether.
Things tend to get dry around here in the winter. Does that weaken your mist septima at all?
You are perceptive. It doesn't have any effect while I'm indoors, but my combat abilities outside are indeed hindered. In either case, my septima is not a good match for yours, Princess.
Is that a hint of disappointment I hear?
Not at all.
Over here! Right there!
I found a hexapod. Serpentine?
Right, so it seems.
Aren't you like the ATEMS kingpin? What are you doing here?
And all this time, I thought Prince Zed took me on because he was impressed by my assassination techniques. But he had already decided on me after one glance. I thought he wanted me to be his viper, but was I all bite and no venom?
Hey, I always wanted you for your skill, you know? Serpentine, are you okay?
Serpentine, you should have had no doubts about your ability from the moment Prince Zed decided on you. Hold yourself together.
Pity from you, of all people, must be a sign that it's all come tumbling down for me.
Quit giving me the cold shoulder!
Oh, you're with the Bureau of Dragon Saviors. So you finally found me. I've got my hands full at the moment, however.
You're gonna treat me like chopped liver and do some blankety-blank with those ladies on the side? Not on my watch! I don't care what you're doing here! I'm about to lay you out!
This has taken a turn. Allow me to make the most of it and test your power.
I'm totally cheesed off! This guy has always rubbed me the wrong way! Philanderer! What are you even doing out here, jerk?
Now, this is interesting. That's quite a strange septima you have.
It takes on the form of departed souls. Could its power be derived from magical words?
Eat
That septima has magical forces and hexes.
Now that you mention it, that adept does have a peculiar way of talking. It might be a side effect of the septima.
I believe it's the other way around. His words are affecting his septima.
Hey! You bozos! Don't get your Mac on while you're fighting me!
No one's getting their back on, whatever that means.
My apologies. I know you asked me a question, but I'm afraid I can't answer.
Toodle to you! I'm gonna beat the... Now you're... done
This kid! This won't end here!
I never asked for this!
There! Overheated! Take this!
Dance, dance! This is so not over yet! Now I'm seeing red! Death procession! I don't need no messiah! Merry Christmas! You're dead! Illuminate the world! Golden Trillion! Lux Callista! Take this! There! Communicate! Illuminate the world! Golden Trillion! Excalibur! Sauce! mega, ultra bummer!
So Zed suddenly appeared and beat the living daylights out of you? BB, are you sure it wasn't an illusion?
Ouch! Still stings. I'm 120% sure. You really have that little faith in me?
Well, it's not that I don't believe you, just if it really was him, what in the world was he doing?
Maybe he was looking for a sparring partner?
Yeah, no, he's not you.
All those ATEMS cats should have gone home by now, right? I bet they're up to something dastardly again.
We don't have much information on the situation. It's hard to cast any suspicions at the moment.
Do you think they have some special reason for it? Talking about it all day won't do us any good. We'll just have to catch them and make them talk ourselves. Bureau of Dragon Saviors, all teams dispatch!
With what Serpentine managed to gather, we now have 3. And we have 6 more locations to investigate. Now I must say, I'm sure I'll regret letting the Dragon Savior see me.
It's possible that the Knight's activities have also been discovered.
We must exercise caution as we recover the rest. Everyone, be on the lookout.
Understood.
You can count on me!
Ah, sir!
This seems to be an arcade. A very unique one.
Though I am unworthy, please allow me to support you on this mission.
Cyber Kowloon City. So this is what theme parks are like in this country. Very interesting.
It is merely a facade, created in imitation of another country's culture.
Whoa there. That shutter closed too fast for my liking.
That mechanism shouldn't normally perform like that. Could someone be controlling it?
I've heard that the Dragon Saviors employ an expert in information warfare. They might already be onto us.
Now that you mention it, I recall that the traps we had set in the abandoned factory were suddenly deactivated from outside.
Oh? Now I'm really curious. The architecture here is decadent. For a replica, it's very well made.
One might even call it vulgar. There's hardly anything pleasant to look at there.
You don't need to be so stiff-systemic. Places like this really do exist, so there's no sense in denying the reality.
My sincere apologies. The scenery brought up some memories of my past.
I see. Before you came to work for me, you...
Prince Zed.
You're right. Let's hurry on. Peace. Dance. Go. Over here. Go. Right there. You're mine. Go. You're mine. Go. Right there. Over here. This area is covered in neon. Reminds me of the streets around my old home.
Prince Zed, surely you didn't roam the streets at night.
And what if I did? Should I have invited you along?
I'm a little disappointed. I believe someone in your position should take better care of himself.
You needn't worry about me. Go. Go.
Take this. Illuminate the world! Golden Trillion! Excalibur!
Go. Your mock go.
Take this.
Go.
Right there! Take this.
Go.
There!
This is quite an amusing room. I assume this used to be a large attraction of some sort.
I'm detecting a head supply just past there. How dare this impertinent object impede Prince Zed's progress?
Sistina, something like this is hardly an obstacle.
Of course. Give it a taste of our Lord's power.
That's more like it. I'll turn it to strength.
Illuminate the world! Golden Trillion! Lux Callista! There!
Go. The surveillance cameras are on. You don't usually see that in the arcade.
Did someone bring their toys with them to the arcade?
Or perhaps they modified the existing equipment. This could be a hint to the scope of their ability. Go.
Now it's self-propelled tracking bombs.
They appear to be quite sturdy. I should probably avoid them altogether. This is the perfect chance to get some use out of these shutters. Go. Go. Sistina, do you ever play games in your free time?
I have some experience with darts and playing cards.
Is that so? I'll have to take you out to an arcade then.
What?
It's so lonely going by myself. It'll be much more fun together with you.
Prince Zed, are you asking me out on a date? Wait, have you been sneaking out to visit an arcade?
Go. This is a model of the Muse.
I've heard that Sumeragi promotes the Muse as a popular singer and mascot.
I see. Perhaps we should arrange for the Jin singing debut back home.
Layla doesn't seem to be on board.
I thought she would like the idea. That's too bad. Go.
Prince Zed, the security room is just past there.
It's time to see who the Dragon Savior's accomplished hacker really is.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! He's already here! What should I do?
You must be the master of this place. I have to say I enjoyed the show.
What is ATEMS leader even doing here? You hurry on back to your country like a good boy!
Oh, I've actually got some minor business to take care of first. By the way, I heard that the Bureau of Dragon Saviors had taken on a talented adept with an electronic septima. That's you, I presume? How would you feel about coming to work for us? The Knights are always looking for women of your caliber.
I wouldn't say I'm that talented. Oh, wait, what?
Just a moment. Prince Zed?
Ugh, sorry, but I'm a guy, and I'm not planning on quitting the Dragon Saviors. Not taking you in, so just give up now. I'm a man, okay?
You aren't making this easy. How much should I make the check out?
Please reconsider.
I only see a cute girl here. Go.
Prince Zed, you've already got Layla. You don't need another employee subordinate.
Here I am! Hold away! Annoying? What's that about? Really now? You're gonna get it!
Oh my. Looks like I'll have to give up for now. Go.
I'll fix that shameless attitude of yours with my digital trap!
Wonderful. Show me your true strength. Illuminate the world. Golden Trillion. Dissolve these deceits of your vigor beyond calculation. Take this. Right there. Healing.
Where can I be?
Go. Right there. Go. Go.
Where can I be? Hold away! Favorite? Calculations? Exam program! Brilliant raid! I got you now! This is the winning
Illuminate the world! Golden Trillion! Be reborn! Jima,
Game over!
Layla, what are you doing there? Layla is the adept responsible for the Jinn, ATEMS' own priestess of sorts. ATEMS' research team and my own best efforts have been unable to fully explain her power. But this silent girl, always at my side, has done more than contribute to ATEMS' efforts. She silently supports my own spirit as well. Layla's looking at an Azure Spirit inside its container. Oh, an Azure Spirit. They're said to be the residual septimosomes left behind when an adept dies. However, they normally don't manifest so clearly. Is it due to the power of the Azure Striker? Or is there some other condition necessary? Thinking back to how things ended up, I don't believe Gunvolt is truly dead. And if he's still alive somewhere, what is this Azure Spirit really? Whatever the case, it's truly an interesting material. Sumeragi has poured a lot of money into this floating distribution center. I'm looking forward to the tour.
You can expect some turbulent weather. I'm having Prado join the mission, though she'll be taking a different infiltration path.
They call this megafloat Neptune, huh? Prado, are you here already?
Did you call upon me? My lord! My son!
I can tell this will be an entertaining mission. This rain is quite fierce, even though my flames extinguish it. Prado, how are you holding up?
I'm soaking wet!
Take care not to catch a cold.
I will give every effort!
These rough seas won't be kind to anyone who falls into them. Expect a return from that.
All you need to do is not fall! That's advice I could have done with earlier.
Yeah, let's go,
You're mine! Crossing on top of these floating crates is more than a little unpleasant.
My lord, do you often get seasick?
When the swaying is this rough, I can't help it. You seem fine though, Prado.
On my honor as a knight, I
Oh,
never let the quality of my performance stop for anything, let alone seasickness.
Florence she's putting on.
This must be Sumeragi's new seaplane drone.
Master of both sky and sea, I would love to try my own double-edged power on it.
I doubt its mastery could hold a candle to yours.
Please do not overflatter me, my lord. I may slip and fall again in my delight.
If she did already fall well.
Illuminate the world! Golden Trillion! Lux Callista!
I've arrived at the megafloat. Prado, what's your status?
No! It was a struggle, but I am safe!
I'm relieved to hear that. We trip through Sumeragi's distribution warehouse. This will be enlightening. It appears these cargo containers are being transported along laser-guided pathways, considering the scale of this facility. Get it together. It automatically calculates the exact amount of energy needed to transport each piece of cargo. Fascinating.
That's an impressive amount of precision on display! Why, it's just like my
Be careful.
Septima!
There's nothing precise about the way you use it.
You're mine!
With how efficiently they're moving cargo through here, surely cut costs to a minimum. Sumeragi's technology is nothing to trifle with.
You seem quite impressed, Sir Zed!
That I am. This mega float is an amazing facility. I'll see about introducing this technology in our country.
One more!
It all makes sense now. Sumeragi puts forth immense effort supporting this nation. After seeing this place, finally sense the meaning behind Kieran's words.
Oh my! Did my little kitten say something like that?
Indeed. She said that Sumeragi were citizens as well, building up, protecting, and supporting the country. Why, she taught me that we should all trust in each other.
Oh? So she lectured my lord. Perhaps I thought too lightly of my little kitten.
Logistics are at the foundation of every country. Looking at this facility has made that abundantly clear.
I'm thrilled to be of service, my lord.
You didn't do anything.
You're mine.
The collection area for damaged cargo is beyond this hexapile.
That doesn't sound very pretty.
Our society can only stand thanks to places like that.
Illegally crossing the border, overstay of visa, and now adding burglary to the list of offenses. Leader of ATEMS, Zed, I believe. After all that's happened, what are you planning now?
That's quite the way to greet someone. It's not unexpected coming from you, though.
Kirin said that you've changed your ways, but I'm not so easily convinced. How about you tell me everything yourself?
We can tell you all you like, but you'll never understand the noble plans of Sir Zed.
Leaving aside what we will and won't tell him, you shouldn't make assumptions about people like that.
So you have no intention of explaining yourself. In that case, allow me to find out myself!
It's unfortunate that things must get physical once more.
You're under arrest! But always sneaking around. Where's it even after this time?
If I must answer, then what we want is for you to cooperate.
That explains precisely nothing! Looking to dodge the question?
Oh, is what you just said true, my lord?
I can't explain all the details just now, but it is the truth. Did you even pay attention to Sestina's rundown, Prado?
To accomplish any... My wings! A mission I have given, I only need do one thing! Swing my sword for my master!
Yes, but I do wish you'd at least consider the plan next time.
Is it with people? Just here to mess with me?
My sincere apologies. I just need you to wait a bit longer before I fully reveal my intentions. For now, I'll be making my own way through. Illuminate the world! Golden Trillion! Discover the unseen trajectory as you take your aim!
This! Stop it! How about this?
Over here!
These little... My last resort! Atom Smasher!
Over here!
Here it comes! I'll crush you! Where are you looking? This one will hurt! Can you dodge this? I'll bury you! Reverse up!
Illuminate the world! Golden Trillion! Be reborn!
Legitima.
Tara!